Alright, just doing a quick preamble to the video that's about to follow. So see through there, there's a really good deer trail coming through. They've actually kept it open in the thick. That's deer keeping that passage open. No one's hunted here in years till we bought the property. You can actually see a dead elm in the background. I'll have to look and see if there's any mushrooms under it too. A little winded. Had to hike back here. But we found this last week while we were checking some deer trail cameras like we're doing today. And it's a spot where they cross the river. And you can see just how well used it is. They come from down the creek, come from that trail. They come from down that side of the creek. They cross here. Over here is some, well, this is actually a backwater on the back side. I mean, it's not actually a creek, it's a backwater. And then the creek, main creek is actually down there, and you can see that they come through here in a couple of spots. Over there. Now I picked that tree right there as a deer stand, and we're actually going to mount the deer camera to it for now so we can scope this spot out and see what's actively using this location. We've been doing a lot of mineral sites lately, but this is not about minerals. This one is strictly about hunting. Oddly enough, there's a huge maple tree here, and you can see there's some tree spikes in there. And they're actually, I don't know how you can tell, they're actually grown into the tree quite a bit. And they go up the tree and way the heck up there. You can see it in this video. Let's see if I can zoom out. You can see it as a hanging tree stand. You can see it's actually way crooked now. My guess is it was put up there 20, 30 years ago. And has actually grown farther up the tree. It's been lifted up there because it's way up there. Farther than I would put my big butt up to try and shoot a deer. And you can see the tree spikes have really too much spacing between them. That just looks to me like I said that the tree grew after it was put up there. Alright, now to follow here will be our video here. We're going to show an installation of a deer camera, and then we're actually going to test one thing here called it's Lucky 7 Sweet Vanilla Thrilla. It's a cover scent and spray attractant. So we're going to do a little bit of testing with that here. Alright, back in just a moment. Hi, I'm Brian. I'm with Nelson Creek Outdoors. And we're going to now put in that deer camera we were just talking about. One of the things we like to use to put up deer cameras are these HME Products camera holders. And they got like a tripod type head on them, so you can aim your camera and swivel it and move it back and forth. It comes in real handy. You don't have to be quite as accurate when you put it in the tree. You adjust it later. Now this site is a little bit downhill that way, so I am going to put the camera's going to be a little bit on the lower side here. Probably right about here to try and capture deer as they come across this backwater of the creek. It's got a tapered screw in, which is nice. It starts easy. As long as you keep a little pressure on it, threads right into the tree. Now this mount has been in other trees here, so it's already set up for the camera we brought with us. And that's it's a Primos Truth Cam 35 Ultra that I bought from Trail Cam Pros. One of the ones they actually did their testing on when they get rid of them. So I picked one up. Okay, so now I'm face it the direction I want. Make sure it's somewhat level. Then I can make my adjustments from there. It comes with washers so that there's enough thread sticking out from your camera, but not too much that you break your camera. Like I said, I've already set that one up on this particular mount, so we're good to go. And my daughter Shelby here is my camera girl again. Oh, I forgot I locked this camera up before we moved it so we wouldn't lose the locks and all that. Take the lock off. Alright, now you just take the camera, screw it onto the mount, make sure you're not over tightening it. That's about good. Like I said, it's been on there before, so put you on, kind of aim it where you want it. That looks about good here, that mount. Now in just a second we'll show you how we keep anybody that might wander back here from stealing our cameras. Alright, as you see, we have the camera on the mount here. I've got it opened up. We had it in a different location. I took the card out to take back to the computer and look at it. And I put a new card in. Now, one thing I always recommend with camera, any brand, is find out how the camera formats cards by itself. There are various cams out there and various devices that read those cards in them, and the formatting can easily be changed, and then the camera will not operate properly. The way to get around that is just to format the card. On the Truth Cam here, you hold both the arrow buttons, and it formatted the card. So now it's ready to go. And this is a real simple operation on these with switches. We're going to go for one photo. Let's set up for photos. It's going to try to time out on us here. Pardon me. So it's one photo birth there, and it's got right now a 30-second delay, set for 30-second delay. I'm going to leave it there because they're going to actually be, I'm going to set it to 10 seconds to be honest with you, because this is a travel route. I don't expect them to be stopping. I think they're just going to move on through. So I want to see them. I'm going to set it for 10 seconds. I'd rather eat batteries than miss deer. That should do it. Yeah, you'll see it starts counting down here. That's because it's going to go into operation here. Not much we can do about that. You always, on this Truth Cam, you always get a picture of yourself or two. In fact, with what we're doing, we're going to probably get a few of them. But, alright, I'm actually going to leave this here for now. We'll come back to this because I'm going to actually shut this cam off because I got to do the scent spray here a little bit. So, let me turn this camera back off. We'll do that and then we'll come back to this. Alright, there's Shelby. She is spraying Sweet Vanilla Thrilla on a felt tab. Now, it's pretty high off the ground. It's about 5 feet off the ground because, yeah, she's 6'2". And so that's up there pretty high, but don't really have anywhere lower that's in the camera range. And we should see if they stop to look at it at all or sniff up there. Now, they should be able to crane their heads up there and take a look at it. So I think it'll be a good test to see if there's the curiosity draw to the smell of the Sweet Vanilla Thrilla Lucky 7 spray. Alright, and that should take care of it. Now we'll go back and finish on the cam video here. Now that we got this done, we won't be taking pictures we don't want of us. Alright, we'll be back to the camera in just a second. Alright, now we're back to the camera here. Sorry for the improvisation there. We don't really script these, we just kind of come on and do it. And a lot of you make videos, so you understand. Alright, now I'm going to turn the camera back on. It's been out for a week here, and the battery's still at 99%. Haven't seen the pictures yet. I'll tell you how good they are on some of the boards there once I see them, but I don't know yet. It was cheap enough, and the battery's supposed to last a long time by trailcampro.com's reviews. So let's see. Okay, I'll close that back up. The lock to keep people from stealing the card. And then for this camera, because it had the built-in groove for it, I used one of these Master Lock Python cables that are, I originally think their original intent was for locking up deer stands, but they have now been making a lot of cameras with the grooves, and this one has the groove for it. So it's simple and easy. Could someone still cut this cord? Well, you know, with modern power tools and everything else that you can get cordless, yeah, you could probably get it off this tree or cut the tree down or something else. But the average kid walking through the woods isn't going to be able to swipe it on you, and that's pretty much what you hope for. Now you can slide the cable easy. It's already locked. When it's locked like that, you can slide it pretty easily through the tree to tighten it up. I like to leave a little plate in there, but you can't pull it back out the other way without the key. Alright, so the camera is locked up. Sounds like some deer are coming actually. I can actually see a little flash one going off that way. Well, we better get out of here then. We've got deer trying to get in here. I don't know if they smelled that, but it's downwind. I think they'd smell us worse because Pretty warm day out here. Alright, I'm going to do the final aiming. You don't really need to see that, but here's how we got our camera set up. It's on, taking pictures. Probably already took a picture of us. And hopefully we can see the Vanilla Thrilla, the Sweet Vanilla Thrilla pad that we sprayed down with the camera, so you can see how much they investigated. Alright, thanks a lot. Thanks for visiting Nelson Creek Outdoors. Talk to you soon.